Hey there, Gemini. So, just a general overview on how it's going to go. We're going to be pulling up your guys' generals using the Kipper deck. We're going to do your guys' love using the mystical, I think it's, yeah, mystical moments. And then we're going to do your guys' career and finances using the mystical medleys. And then finally end off your guys' reading with the affirmators, alright? So, let's get started. What is something that Geminis generally need to know at this time? Let's see. We got the mature man. What is this in regarding to? Shoot. We got several that came out. Alright. What stood out the most is we got change here as well as the thief. So expect some sort of person that's around your guys' energy. There may be some sort of change within this person. What about this thief card? Some of you guys might hold this person to a very high limelight, but I want to say be careful of this type of person because I feel like this person might be the type of person that you guys might not think it is. Like, be careful of the people that you know, like, especially people that are like your superiors. Be careful of like the people that like, just be aware of people that you guys look up to. Could be somebody that's older that you guys look up to, and like it could be somebody with a high position or like your superiors, and be careful because I feel like they may try to find ways to, like, if you guys like especially notice that there's been some sort of recent changes, like especially within their policy, or there's some sort of rules that they've been making that just to make no sense or anything like that. Make sure you guys like go up to somebody and ask them if like what they're doing is right, or if maybe like what they're saying is actually true, because they might be using like some sort of policies, or they may take like advantage of you due to their higher up position, especially if it's like a supervisor or something like that. So be careful of like, don't take anything whatever people say to heart or whatever. Make sure you guys get like extra referrals just in case, is kind of what I want to say, because because whatever they might be saying might not be like 100% legitimate, if that makes any sense. Like they could be using some tactics or some ways to like use you, if that makes any sense. What else we have here? That's a lot. I'm not taking all of that. Let me see. We also got a mature woman here. What about the mature woman? Adjudication. And despair. Some of you guys might have to make some sort of decision about a particular person. By the way, gender doesn't have any like reference, like there's no gender, does not, it's not involved in here, so it could honestly be whoever. It just depends on the person's energy. But what's really standing out to me is like somebody that's basically much more older than you or something like that is kind of what I'm getting here. Could be like a friend or a family member as well too. So like I'm getting like some of you guys are needing to make a decision, even though it might be difficult. I don't know what exactly this decision is. What is this decision that they have to make? Some of you guys might have to make a decision whether you guys should keep like financially helping a person, like especially if it's a family member. Some of you guys might have to make a decision whether you should cut ties with that person, or whether like you guys should still keep holding on, because I'm getting some of you guys might be feeling like you guys are financially drained, and I feel like it has something to do in regarding to whoever this person that qualifies as a mature woman. Some of you guys are looking to cut ties or cords with this person because this person might be financially draining you, is kind of what I'm getting here. So if you guys don't feel like doing that, I do see that happening possibly in the future, is kind of what I'm getting here. Let me see. There's nothing else that's popping up here. Oh, there we go. We got a gift here. What is this gift in regards to? A house. Some of you guys could be looking to get a house or something like that, is kind of what I'm getting here, or like some sort of new residence. Just be aware of like some sort of changes in your guys' living situation. Like some of you guys might have to like get a roommate. Some of you guys might be getting a apartment, or some of you guys could be literally getting a house. But if that is something that you guys have been always wanting or contemplating, I see that happening for you guys, all right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So good news in regarding to your guys' living area or like a house where your residency is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's go on to your guys' love life now. So for those of you guys that have a specific person in mind, who is this person that Geminis are thinking about? We got the Five of Cups. This could be somebody that like gave up on the situation or left you even though they didn't want to, if that makes any sense. If that's not the case, I'm getting it's like more so I'm getting this energy of like somebody that gave up on the situation, whether that's like they actually admitted that like, oh, I'm gonna break up with you or whatever. It doesn't really matter. What I'm mostly getting here is just somebody that basically kind of gave up on the situation, whether it was official or not. It's like they emotionally left the situation even though they didn't want to. And it's like now if they did left you guys, it's like they kind of regret how that leaving you. The fact that they are regretting leaving you, I'm kind of getting this sense that there might be a possibility that this person might come back. I don't know why, but I'm getting that sort of sense of possibility due to their remorse. It's like they have a hard time like finding anybody else that's better than you, if that makes any sense. What are their feelings towards you? Judgment. Yeah. Didn't I tell you guys that I was getting this feeling that they might come back? Judgment. They're thinking about making a comeback with you. They feel guilty and they feel ashamed for like giving up on this situation before things even actually happen. Like Five of Cups, it's like a half-assed attempt. You know what I'm saying? It's not the full Ten of Cups. So it's like this person gave up before like things even started. Like right when things just got really hard, they decided to give up on the situation. How do they feel about you? Nine of Pentacles. It don't matter what your guys' gender is. They see you as somebody that's very good looking, somebody that's got everything planned out, everything situated very nicely, and they feel like that they could have a very good fortune with you. It's like you bear, whoa, justice. They feel like that they did you wrong as well too. That's what their feelings are. They know that you guys are cutting cords with them and you guys held back, and they feel like that they deserved it for what they've done. They're wanting to come back in and they're wanting to make amends towards you because they know that they did you wrong, that they didn't give you the justice that you guys deserved, if that makes any sense. What are they planning on doing if they do make any sort of approach towards you? Seven of Wands. They want to come and let your guys' guards down. So if you guys been pulling up like any sort of guards down or whatever, they're wanting to come in and they're wanting to like release your guys' guards down. They're wanting to help open. They're gonna try to help open you up a little bit more, if that makes any sense. Something with the number seven may be significant, whether that's like 7 days, 7 weeks, maybe 7 months. I don't want to say years because I don't want to go that far, but somewhere around there. Something with the number seven may be significant. Could be like maybe on the 17th or on the 7th, that may be significant. Maybe the month, the 7th might be significant as well too. I'm just putting out there just in case. What is the expected conclusion of this situation? So, like, what is the overall outcome between these two? King of Cups. I see some sort of. I don't get reconciliation, but I get you guys speaking your guys' truth. I get you guys expressing your emotions and your guys' feelings about the situation. Whoa. Shoot. My goodness. Some of you guys, I would go as far as to say you guys having some sort of restart or resurfacing with the connection. I don't get you guys too enthusiastic about it because we do have the Ace of Wands here. So it's like you guys are not that enthusiastic about it like you guys were before. Like you guys are possibly will be wanting to get a second chance due to familiarity. Due to familiarity, you guys want to have a second chance with this person, even though this whole entire situation is very depressing towards you, and that you guys might have felt like you guys were cheated. But even though that's the case, it's like you guys are wanting to give this a second chance and see how this goes. But you guys are not going to make it easy on this person. Seven of Pentacles. You're going to make this person work hard for it. You're going to make this person work hard and make them put them through the work that in a way that they made you go through the work and things like that. So they're gonna have to kind of meet your guys' expectations, and in order to find that stability. And once they meet your guys' expectations, I do see you guys possibly like rekindling the situation. Some of you guys like you guys might end up getting a house together. You guys might end up living together or combining your finances, having some sort of stability, possibly marriage is what I'm getting here. There's gonna be some sort of stability if they do end up proving themselves to you is kind of what I'm getting here. What about for those of you guys that are single though? What can Geminis expect for those that are single? You guys are finally starting to regain some sort of hope in your guys' life. Some of you guys might have been through that period where you guys felt like there's no way anybody's gonna want to be with you, that you guys are not good enough and things like that. But I see you guys regaining some sort of hope because there was some sort of thing that happened in your guys' life. I can't exactly pinpoint what it is because everyone's life and transformation is different, but there's like some sort of thing that happened in your guys' life that made you guys came to the realization that like, oh, maybe there really is some hope. It could be like maybe you guys ended up getting a really nice job and you guys really enjoyed it and you're like, you know what, maybe there is some hope. Maybe because I have stability in my life, maybe I have potential for for a relationship to happen. Or maybe like you guys ended up having a new friend, right? And maybe because of that new friend you ended up having a spark and you're like, you know what, maybe there's a potential for a relationship to happen. It's like there is something in your guys' life that sprouted, right? Kind of like how this plant sprouted that gave you guys that sort of inspiration, that gave you guys that sort of hope, like, huh, you know what, maybe there is some sort of hope, maybe there is some sort of chance of me actually finding love once and for all. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, oh my god. And guess wow. And guess what? You guys are right cuz Page of Swords, you guys have a person that's coming in. This could be somebody from afar because look how tall this guy is standing on top of books, right? This could be somebody from afar, like there could be a person that's admiring you from afar, like through social media or online. Look at that 7 of cups. There's like some sort of distance here. There's like some sort I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if you guys met each other from abroad, from a long distance, or if it's like from social media or online. There's some sort of connection that I'm seeing here, but air is really standing out, very much kind of like yours, or water. Once again, distance cards is pointing out. We got 3 signs that are regarding to distance. You guys are going to meet this person through some sort of like a different geographical areas or online somehow. That's a fact. That is a fact. They got some sort of air or water, Queen of Cups, regardless of their gender. There's somebody that's very sensitive, very emotional. I want to go even as far as to say very shy type of individual. They don't reveal too much about themselves. That's what's really interesting. They're very kind of closed off, and it's mainly because they've been through so much hurt, but they're willing to open up. Look at that. They're willing to open up and try things with you. This is the type of person that gets very attached to the point where I would see this person as kind of like a hopeless romantic, somebody that's very dreamy. Like you kind of like how this woman is like gazing up in the stars. It's like whoever this person is has a very dream-like type of presence, dream-like type of aura. Someone that's always has like their head in the clouds. Not I'm saying that like this person's all the time in that, but they have like that kind of characteristic about them. Their head is a little bit kind of in the clouds, the way how they talk, the way how they present their ideas and things like that. Lots of water type of qualities is what I'm getting here, and air type of qualities is kind of what I'm getting here. which really makes sense with the Queen of Cups, right? Somebody that's a very deep with their emotions, somebody very kind, very shy, doesn't really open up a lot. That's why it's probably why it's pointing up. Like this could be somebody from a far distance, like a far distance connection, somebody that lives far from you, because they might be admiring you, but they might not like want to approach you because they're a little bit shy or afraid to make the move first. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Some of them, they could also be having some sort of financial problems as well too. That's probably why they're having a difficulty and trying to make a move towards you. So they probably want to work on their finances first, and once they feel like that they are finally let go of all the stress and burdens when it comes to their financial life, then they feel like they might try to approach you. But definitely what I want to say here, Geminis, is you guys have some sort of admirer, all right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. That's how you guys will know who this person is. Physically, they are very beautiful and gorgeous looking as well too. You will notice the way how they dress themselves, how they present themselves. It's just very dreamlike. All right, is what I want to say. Going into your guys' career and finances, though. So for those of you guys that are already employed, working for a company, let's see. Some of you guys don't like the job you guys are working at. Look at that. Four of Cups. It's like, yeah, it's a good opportunity, but it's not exactly something that you guys want. Some of you guys are getting bored with the type of job you guys have. It's like maybe it's like the same routine. Maybe like you guys might even notice like, oh yeah, even though their policies and their routines have changed, or maybe they end up changing some things out. It's like whatever type of things they throw at you, it's like it doesn't amuse you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys might find out a way to like probably some of you guys might start off something new. Let's figure out what this hangman is. Can you clarify what this hangman is? What type of eureka moment will they have within their workplace? And this is through experience. You want to know why? Because we have both of these are trees. Trees talk about like a lot of longevity, a lot of experience. They had to go through a lot in order to become this stiff, this strong, and things like that. So it's like you guys had to go through a lot of turmoil and experience to come to where you guys are at right now. She comes to the realization, like, yep, this is not the job for me. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are thinking about exposing some of the things that they do, like not exactly exposing them, but some of you guys might actually come up to them and confront them about some of their ways on how they can like change things up in their workplace, change things up in their company. Like for example, if you guys don't like their new policies, if you don't like their new regulations or whatever it is that they're doing, some of you guys, I see you guys like going up front and speaking to them about it and letting them know about their concerns. Yeah, some of you guys just got tired of their rigorous like ways of the way how they do it. Like they're very stern to their regulations and they're very stuck to their point. It's like they don't know how to like be flexible. They don't know how to experience change. And I feel like that some of you guys, if they don't meet your guys' requirements, where it's like you want them to be more flexible and be more open, it's like you guys are literally going to be thinking about leaving this place and like giving up on this situation and finding something else. So I see you guys basically potentially leaving this job because it doesn't meet your guys' requirements or standards and finding a different one. If that makes any sense. That's if they don't change their ways and be a little bit more open. You know what I'm saying? For those of you guys that are already have your guys' own business, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys need to put more effort in your guys' business. Some of you guys are lacking the effort. Some of you guys don't really feel like that this type of job, whatever it is that you guys are doing, is something that you guys are meant to do. Some of you guys are still exploring to figure out what it is that you guys truly enjoy. That's probably why you guys are not putting in a lot of effort. That's kind of what I'm saying. For those of you guys that are looking for a job, some of you guys could be looking in ways to help people through financial turmoil. some of you guys should look into jobs that are regarding to financial needs or help. Like some of you guys might also work in like churches or charities and things like that or something like that. Try to like look for ways to like innovative ways to help people, you know what I'm saying? Help solve world problems. Like for example, like world hunger, people that are jobless, anything like that kind of stuff. I feel like would really help you guys, you know what I'm saying? And let me see. What about for those of you guys that are, what was I about to say? Unemployed. There you go. For those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, though, this bell right here kind of reminds me how the people that work in the Salvation Army that always ask for people for like money for donations, right? Some of you guys could work or start like your guys' own nonprofit organization or try something kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that could help people through the tough times, if that makes any sense. Let me see here. Some of you guys, for those of you guys that are unemployed and don't understand the reason why things are being really tough on you, some of you guys need to go and research and put yourself a little bit out there. Like what I mean by that is like, for example, some of you guys need to work through your guys' resume. There's some sort of like electronic like devices that you guys need to work on. Like for example, like if your guys' resume is online, maybe some of you guys need to update your resume. Some of you guys might have to deal with a type of job or go through things or the hiring process through electronically. So for those of you guys that are like, oh, I've never tried that or whatever, maybe consider doing something like that, like something regarding like some of you guys might need to add like more skills to your guys' resume. For example, if you guys also notice that you guys are lacking a little bit of skills or experience, make sure you guys add those things to your guys' resume. Let them know how hardworking you guys are and like for those of you guys that are unemployed, like let them know like some of the things that you guys have done. Like tell them about your guys' skills, your guys' accomplishments, some of the things that you guys have done, especially if you guys are very diligent and hardworking and you guys notice the very simplest details. Like let them know about those experiences because I feel like that's what's gonna make them want to like get you, you know what I'm saying? And also don't forget about manifestation. So if you guys haven't thought about manifestation, work on like manifesting through visuals, right? Affirmations. Some of you guys actual spell work might actually work and things like that. Maybe scripting. Try a different manifestation techniques to help you guys also get the type of job that you guys want, right? I feel like that's also going to be really just use any type of tools and resources to your disposal in general, right? Even if you guys don't believe them, just like it doesn't have to be magic or whatever, right? Just like any type of use any type of resources you guys have to your disposal or that are available to you. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it means. All right, those of you guys in regarding to finances in general, let's see here. Okay, we got a couple cards here. The moon reverse and then the tower. Let me see here. There's gonna be some sort of hidden mystery that gets uncovered for you guys. Like, I'm not getting it's like something that you guys always wanted, but some of you guys might end up finding some sort of things about how the system works and things like that. So, like some small, neat little tricks on how the system works. And I feel like you guys will like. There might be some sort of information that might be revealed. Like, let me give you guys an example. Let's just say that, for example, there was some sort of scam that happened within a bank, right? Like, God forbid, but just an example, right? It's the only thing I could think of. And you guys heard that scam, and your guys' intuition was like, oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't do so. Maybe I should choose this other bank or do things in this other way, right? Instead of working with this bank or whatever, right? And then to your guys' knowledge, you guys might end up finding out that, like, oh, this bank was scamming people. They were using people off their money. They were taking some percentage of the interest of their money and things like that. Or some people got bankruptcy and things like that. It's like because of those experiences, you guys know how to avoid any sort of disasters. So I feel like that's what's going to be happening here. It's like there's going to be some sort of truth revealed or some sort of like the way how the system works, the way how their concept works. That's going to help you guys avoid some sort of disasters and things like that. Is kind of what I'm getting here. So that's pretty good to hear, honestly. Let's go and end off your guys' reading now with your guys' affirmators. Alright. By the way, sorry if I like it's been a while since I've been doing your guys' reading and I missed out on your guys' last month's one, but I'll try to get your guys' I'll try to get the rest of the people's reading in within this month and probably add like a bonus one as well too. So not exactly a bonus because we're doing it for this month as well too, but like I'll still give you guys an extra reading possibly if I can. I just been so busy. Let's see. Wonder why the affirmators are not coming out. There we go. Okay. So we got perseverance, and this is also a bonus card. So it says, it seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes a job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates that just doesn't sell a lot of posters. So basically, what it's kind of like reminding me and wanting me to like tell you guys is that every journey that you guys through go through is not gonna be easy. Like, yes, you might hear like spiritual gurus that talk about like, oh, like I've accomplished so many things and things like that through inspirational quotes, through manifestations and things like that. But sometimes it's like through hard work and diligence that some people make it through things, right? Sometimes people make through life through procrastination. Some people they had to curse on their way to get to success and things like that. It's just everybody is different. So don't try to compare yourself to other people or feel bad because you didn't reach in the way that other people did. Like everybody's journey is different, right? And some of you guys might feel bad because maybe your friends are reaching their goals and their journey higher than yours, but who knows? Maybe they might be struggling all along with it while yours is much on a much more easier path, right? So it's mostly talking about just stay diligent and don't compare yourself to other people, to other people's experiences, to other people's journeys, because you don't know what they're going through either, right? What matters is that you focus on your own path and just try to work with what you got, right? And then last but not least, we have gentleness. It says, I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. So even though, yeah, you might be going through times where it might be tough, right? But what also really matters is you guys learning to be kind to yourself as much as you guys can and don't be so hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, there might be times where maybe you guys feel like you want to like cuss somebody out or maybe you want to like throw your hands up on somebody, but it's also letting you guys know as well too, like, something sometimes life is tough, right? And sometimes you just got to get through it. Sometimes you just got to like say f it and just get through it, right? And that's just the way how life goes, right? But what really matters is that you guys stay one track minded and you guys keep going, right? And just looking, what really matters is just looking at the brighter side to things, right? So if you guys feel like that your guys' life is not going well, don't compare yourself to other people, like, because like I said earlier, everyone's going through different journeys. What might seem easier to you might be harder for them, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So that's what I have for you, Geminis. Hopefully you guys like that and you guys found that to be helpful. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right, take care.